So come along to one of our famous city council meetings. This one's a little bit different. It's going to have an extra 15 minutes, but normally they're about 3 or 4 minutes long. Come on.
¿Cómo les va? Esa ni la gracia que andan por aquí.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. God bless each and every one of you. It's 5:45, and the meeting for the public discussion for the proposed tax will now take order. So we're open for questions.
I know somebody got a question. Ms. Gonzalez, no?
Well, we're kind of in shock since we wanted to be able
You
to
ask
talk.
questions during public.
To be able to talk.
What's your
yesterday.
question?
I thought it was public discussion, not public questioning.
Can we go on with your question?
Oh my God, are you joking?
Do you have somewhere to be? I mean, we can cancel
This
it.
is-
Mr. You have a question?
I do. I want to know where the money, why it's 0.93 cents this
Well,
time
it
around.
started in 2014 and started over $1. It was over $1 in 2014 and 2015. So as the years went by, we started lowering the tax. So now it's lower than it was from 2014 and 2015. But what else? What do you have? Okay, what else do you have?
2014, that's
11 years ago.
right, it's a
Yeah.
decade ago, so why is it going up now? If it had already dropped, why is it going back up?
It went
It's not
down.
going up, it's going down.
No, it's going up. What was it last year?
So, do you understand the tax rate? Do you understand
No,
how
I
they
don't.
come?
I really don't.
So, from one year to the next, they promise that you get the same amount of money. So what happens is, if your appraisals go down, the tax rate goes up because you have to have the city's guaranteed the same amount of money from one year to the next. So if the home appraisals go down, tax rates automatically go up. If appraisals go up, the tax rate goes down.
Did anybody's appraisal go down?
Yes.
No.
Appraisals went down overall.
Well, they
I'm
went
not saying-
down because of the city's environment. It's disgusting. We can't even be proud of
But they
where we
didn't go
live
down.
because that's why we can't get anything for our
Do you have
homes
any
when we want to
questions
sell
in terms
them.
of the tax?
Ma'am, it's
Yeah, that's what I'm stating about the
We're
taxes.
just talking about the taxes.
I'm talking about the
You don't
taxes.
get to tell us what public
This is
discussion.
not the Williams, this is not this is Galena Park, so let's continue.
I'm sorry, what
So
was
that
that?
means we have to have a
Galena
trashy
Park.
neighborhood?
Do we have any more questions in terms of the taxes?
We're discussing, ma'am. We have 15 minutes of public
Yes, go
discussion,
ahead.
correct?
So
Okay,
say
we're
what you have
discussing.
to
Let us
say.
discuss. If you quit
Yeah,
interrupting
what you
us.
have to say.
So how much of the homes have the values gone down in Galena
I
Park?
don't know exactly how many, but the values overall went down. So when we don't do the values, HCAD comes out and they evaluate every home. And so they give us, these are the values. The values went down. So when the values go down, then the tax rate just automatically goes up.
But none of our.
Only so
value go down.
you can get the same amount. The home, they say they went down.
But if you don't know how many people the taxes went down on or went up on, how do you know how to balance your budget
Yeah.
according to the tax increase or decrease?
The Harris County gives us the number. They give us an amount of appraised value. Remember back in the budget we talked about the appraised value. They gave us the amount of appraised value, and they said that you can collect about 90% of this appraised value. They also give us the tax rate. They say this is what you're
You're not setting the rate. Somebody else is setting the rate.
No, I didn't say they're setting the rate. I said they give us what the tax rates are. They give us a no new revenue rate. They give us the voter approved rate, and then they give us another rate called the diminished rate. The mayor and council has decided to go with the no new revenue rate, which means you get the same amount of money in 2026 for 2025 taxes that you got in 2025 for 2024 taxes.
That's just a fancy term of saying we're raising your taxes, but we're not telling you we're raising your taxes.
Okay, that's how you
I mean,
want to take it.
What's his name? Collins response. I mean, it's very well crafted. I give him that, but it's still a tax rate, no matter how you look at it. If you want to call it an undue tax, that's fine, but it's still
We
a
don't
tax.
call it that. That's
And
what
we're-
they call it.
So-
You can go
so
to
we're-
Texas. go to Truth and Taxation, and it'll tell you about the no new revenue rate, the voter approved rate, and the no new revenue, the diminished rates. And it'll tell you how they calculate it. We don't calculate it. This comes from Harris County.
So if appraisals
The
went
state
up,
controls.
and I know
The
you're
appraisals
gonna,
didn't go up, they went down.
okay, if they went down, so I know she's gonna cut me off on here, because yes, you're right, this is Galena Park, but Jacinto City is going through the same thing, and theirs get lowered. If these people are setting the rates, then did they do the
I
wrong
don't
math?
know what
Like,
they did in Jacinto
I'm
City.
just trying to figure it out. I mean,
I
we're at
don't-
0.93. There isn't another city in Texas that's at that rate. Like there's some that are over 1, but that's voter approved.
Galena
correct?
Park was over 1 and it wasn't
Right,
voter
but
approved.
that's,
It was
okay,
the
so
rate
that was,
when
I think
came
that was
here.
a different time. I don't know, going
That was
that
just a
far
couple of
back.
years. No, I haven't
No.
been here that long. That's only been a few years.
2022 was 8.83. 2023 was
What was 2021?
0.86. I don't know what 2021 was.
It was over $1.
Okay, so, and I'm gonna just say that was COVID related. I would understand if it was that high at that moment. You know, it was a different time, no big deal. But now we're getting charged more. Now your budget is growing to, what's the budget now?
Almost 16
$16
million.
million.
Okay.
All right, where is that money going? What just justifying, are we taking part of this money that we're raising and earmarking it for a certain thing?
It's
or
in the
is it
budget.
just-
It's all budget. Look at the budget.
There's nothing, it's the same stuff. It's, you know, a couple million to the cops.
Did you add them all?
Yeah, I added them
And
up.
it came up to,
Actually, it was wrong, but I'll
you
send
sure
it
it's
to you.
wrong?
I'll send
Okay,
it's
send
wrong.
it to me.
But what are we getting for that money? I mean, nobody's telling us where any of the money's going. Nobody's telling us why it's going up, other than now you're saying it's because power to choose, whatever that website was. So I'm just trying to figure out why we need more money and we're getting less. Like, what is justifying the
We're
rate?
not increasing the rate. So I don't know when you say
You are, if it's going from 0.91 to 0.93, that's a raise, no matter how you
Okay.
look at it. However you want to word it, frame it, it doesn't make a difference. It's still a raise. It's still a higher budget than it was last year. Where's the money going?
What to tell you, Mr. Thomas?
And I hate to ask you, but since you know they throw you out here to do this, I mean, I think it's terrible that you are the person that has to respond when the mayor's sitting right there and can easily say anything. Same thing with the commissioners. Like, somebody can say something. The king is here. He should be able to say something. I mean, it's.
Here you go.
I'm just trying to
Do you
figure
have
out.
another
Do you
question?
have
Give me a
another,
question.
some more discussion? We're gonna sit here and talk about the king, or you're the cult leader, or anything like that. We are going to talk about the taxes.
We're talking about the city, man.
Okay, no, talk
If
about
you
the
wanna
taxes.
talk, okay,
Stop
you-
calling
you-
people names. We're not here to disrespect anyone.
going up.
We're not disrespecting you.
But it shows on, just like he pointed out, the
Just
rates are
continue with your
higher.
discussion like
The
an
rates is
adult.
higher because your
Do your
appraisal is
discussion.
lower.
Okay,
So basically, it's not going up. You're gonna be paying at most $20 more.
But how,
Now-
everyone here's appraisals
Well,
went up
actually-
and with a higher
Are you
rate.
sure
so-
everyone's?
Actually,
not everyone's?
if you're
Because
looking
when
at
they
the-
gave us all
That's
the
what we heard.
appraisals overall, they did not go
You
up.
say
They went down.
you say what? $400, $40? What did you say the difference was going to be?
20.
$20. So in 2024, a median household here is what, about 150. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that's $1,300. In 2025, that would be $1,400 at the new tax rate. So that is an increase. Yes, it's only $100. Maybe to y'all that you make all kinds of money, $100 is not a lot. But there are people out there that are working that are finding it
So
hard.
what's
to
your
come up.
question about my tax? About the tax rate?
I
It's
had-
not even my tax rate. It's the tax rate. What's the question about the tax rate?
Again, I'm just trying to figure out where is the money going?
Where's the tax rate going?
Why the extra? Why the raise or no new tax rate? Why?
Why is
Why
that?
is
Why did
it-
it come out that way? Because really, you should go and look at this. It explains it really well. I'm even give you this copy.
You
of it.
should,
Here
because
go.
I didn't. I mean,
There
it's
you
not.
have it.
It's not
Yes,
anywhere
it is.
online.
Yes, it is.
Where?
It's not. You can tell all your friends. So make sure you publish it.
No, I
Put
am.
it online. Make sure you get this part because it's right here. So when you show it, make sure you
No, I'm
show where
gonna
it is.
definitely put it. I'm just,
So everybody can get the same
there
information.
you go. See, I
There
would
you
like
go.
this information prior to, that way we don't come in here with dumb questions.
If they unblock us
You know, so-
from their website, maybe we can see what's going on in the city.
That is true.
I don't have anything to do with
You
that.
can go in there, it's not.
That's not the city's website. That's, tell them what website, tell everybody the website.
Why are we blocking?
Well, no, I'm gonna tell them later. I'm just
Okay.
saying. this
That's from the
informa-
Texas Comptroller.
Well,
Right, but
doesn't the
this-
city have to publish the tax rate increase on the Facebook page for the
If
city
there
of
was an
Galena
increase, there
Park?
was no increase, yes.
Y'all do.
If there was an increase, we don't have an increase.
Well, you
But
just said
will-
it went up $20 a few minutes ago. I'm confused now.
No, I said if your tax rate, the most that anybody should have went up is $20, depending on your appraised value of your home.
So some taxes are, some people are gonna get a increase and some people aren't.
Depends
But they're
on-
not gonna get a decrease. It depends on the value that their house is
Depends on the
appraised
value of
for.
their house.
Okay.
Anybody else? Nobody else?
So when's it gonna be put on the city's website? The tax rate's gonna be?
The tax rate that they're approved tonight? Tomorrow,
Okay.
okay?
And how do we see that?
I don't understand. What do you mean, how do you see it?
How am I
It's gonna
gonna,
be in the same spot that the current one is. They're gonna replace the one that says 2024 with 2025.
okay.
What's the rate to where it triggers a vote?
Look on your blue paper I just gave you. See, it explains it really well, see?
Should we just make copies for everybody?
What is it? What, I mean, you know the number. What's the number?
What's the number?
Mm-hmm.
If the rate went to, oh, I don't have the number, I didn't read it.
In all actuality, it stayed under, it's never increased, because if you have to raise it even higher, then you have to get the citizens have to vote for it, so y'all always fall
No,
in
not necessarily.
right below.
No.
0.96, that's the answer to the
No,
question.
uh,
0.96 is where it triggers.
They could
a vote.
have raised it, I mean, it could have went up without a voters, because it could have went to the diminished and you don't have to have a voters, which is $500,000 more than 1 year from 1 year to the next. So technically, they could have went up and they chose not to.
So I think however you put it, you know, we're not obviously educated in every
I
get
it.
facet of how this works. And, but I think everybody can agree that we're all here because we're aggravated that we're not getting any answers. So this is the only time that we get to voice our issues or any kind of concern is at meetings like this. So we're
When
all
the
over
meeting is
the
supposed
place.
to be about tax rate, you just say anything, right?
Well, it's a public discussion, so. I
About
figured
tax
we-
rate.
Yeah, more or less.
No, that's what it says,
But
about tax
that's
rate.
what I'm just trying to figure out. Why do you pick 0.93 versus 0.96? It was like you just scrape by underneath. But where's the money going? Nobody can tell us where the money's going.
So you would be happier if it went to 0.96?
I'd be happier if you told us where it went, where last year's went, where every other year's money has gone. That's what I would be happy with.
Okay, we're
I
talking
would
about the
be-
tax rate. Let's talk
okay,
about the
but
tax
the-
rate.
okay,
So
but-
which
so
tax rate would you be happy with today?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, okay.
But what
Well, you
does-
know the difference is 0.93,
I, right,
0.96. So you,
I dropped out of the 10th grade, so there's only so much math that I know. You know, I'm a dumb just electrician, and that I work, you know, dumb construction work.
anybody have a question about the
So,
tax rate?
yeah, I'm just
Miss,
wondering
wait,
why.
Miss Gonzalez has a
Okay, go
question.
ahead, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
If you say that this is the tax rate and you based your budget on the tax rate, is how you base your budget, right?
Right.
Okay, then that's still, taxes are still part of the budget, so why can't we discuss what the tax dollars are going to if you based it on how you raise your budget?
Because we talked about budget in the last public hearing. Remember the public hearing, what, a week ago?
I realize that, I was there,
Okay.
but you just read off the budget. You didn't go into detailed about what it go, and what I'm trying to say is you're talking about tax rates, but that also, you get the money from the tax rates for the budget. So as far as that goes,
Only
we
portion
have
of
a,
it. So some of it is tax rate and then other streams of revenue, water rates and sewer rates and citations. So a lot of things, it's not just taxes that's made up, it's mostly taxes.
okay, so if it's mostly taxes, then we have a right to know what's going on with where this money's going, because we're paying, all the citizens are paying these taxes, so don't they have a right to know where their tax dollars are going?
So you saying you didn't see the budget online?
I only saw the one that y'all did, semi-approved last time. We haven't seen the detailed breakdown.
Detail is online.
It's on there now?
It was on there. Remember
Well,
I
I
told
did
y'all
a
that
records request and I didn't get it, so I didn't know.
I'm sorry. It's online.
Okay, all right.
Anybody else have a question about the
No,
tax
it's
rate?
pretty much public discussion where they unfortunately put you up there. And I hope they pay you extra to do it, to put up with everybody. But I think it's shameful that you get to be the voice of it when, you know, really, at least, at the very least, one of the commissioners should have been up.
Okay. That's
But
it.
thank you.
Anybody else? No? Thank y'all.
Okay. Thank you, Briquet, and thank you for your discussions. Okay, 6 o'clock in the meeting will now take order. If we can please stand for the invocation. Recite our Father who is in heaven, holy be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. For the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ready then. Speakers.
Oscar Middleton.
What? I have to get, I know, I know people that are, wow, this is still up here, been 7 months. So, let's see, show up. Thank you for all the police presence in case I lose it. But I am glad that y'all came in because I got a lot of reports about shots fired yesterday. Maybe y'all can tell us what it was about. Police commissioner's not here, so I don't know if anybody can explain that to us later on. I did want to cover the claim that the police chief, who's not here tonight, made on 8/19, saying that he spoke to the Texas Rangers about the incident with one of your officers. The Texas Rangers did have a meeting with the chief and with the police consultant, Rodney Kimmons, which is this gentleman standing right there. I don't know that he's actually any kind of police officer, but that's on you. But nothing on here says anything about you talking about the incident that happened with Officer Reyna. This was about doxing. I'm still waiting on anything that you can give me on the situations, all the different complaints that I've made. I've heard nothing. I've filed them with Officer Bonaparte. I've filed them with your office many times, but I haven't gotten any. And still waiting on that. And you know, back to the tax rate, I think it's great that y'all, I mean, I admire how good you are at the gray area, Mr. Collins. I do. I think that it's awesome that you can figure out how to raise it just enough to where we can't trigger an election or what's it called? A vote. And it's kind of like you're spending $934,000 of federal money shy of $1 million, which would have triggered an audit. So bravo, you're good at what you do, and I think back, 10 years back, it was a great play, but I think enough people are getting wise to it, and I think it's time that y'all show us your cards, show us the information that we've asked for, give us something. People are upset. I don't know if y'all know what you're doing or what you got yourself involved in, but it's going to get deep. It's going to get really bad, and maybe you get immunity, but I know the secretaries usually don't. So I hope you know what you're getting into. I hope that you understand the severity of it all. And I hope that one of y'all will stand up and finally say, you know what? This is wrong. Because it is. All right?
Okay, thank you. Any other speakers?
Jackie Gonzalez.
Good evening, Mayor Moya and council members.
Good evening.
Our town is divided, and many citizens believe that this division begins right here in City Hall. Mayor Moria, your actions have deepened the feeling that if someone didn't vote for you, they don't matter. Citizens feel dismissed not only by you, but also by council members, the police chief, the city attorney, and so on. When residents attend meetings, we expect communication, respect, yet city attorney has said the city council cannot respond to citizens. If our elected officials cannot speak to us, how can we trust them? The city attorney was not elected to run the city. You and the council were. But it often seems he makes the decisions while the rest of you stay silent. When citizens speak and receive no acknowledgement, it sends a message that our voices don't matter. That silence shows little you value the people you serve. As of October 21st, 2025, 20 council meetings were scheduled this year. 7 were canceled, leaving 13. Out of those 10 meetings, only discussed payables and minutes, which were just 3 meetings having a real agenda. Citizens find it hard to believe that all the city's business, that's all the city's business. Where's the transparency? When meetings only cover payables and minutes, and even those aren't explained, it feels like the city is hiding something. This same applies to open records requests, are often ignored or returned with no responsive documents. When I personally requested city audit records for the last 11 years and was told there were none, that's deeply concerning. According to Texas Local Government Code 103, every municipality, including home rule cities, must have an annual independent audit. Section 103001, a municipality shall have its records and accounts audited annually. Section 103002, it is not done internally. The city must hire a licensed, certified public accountant. Section 103003, the audit and financial statements must be filed with the city secretary within 180 days after the fiscal year ends. If the city has not filed audits for over a decade, that violates both the city charter and the state law. Citizens deserve an answer. I admit I've spoken with frustration and anger before, but that comes from being ignored at city council meetings. Mayor, you say your door is always open, but it doesn't seem open to those who didn't vote for you. A true leader serves everyone equally, not just supporters or friends. As we all ask for honesty, accountability, and open communication, listen to the citizens who care deeply about this town. We deserve to be heard and treated with respect. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? No. Alrighty then, let's continue. The next item of business is consideration and possible approval of the minutes of the regular meeting on October 7, 2025.
I move for the consideration and possible approval of the minutes of the regular meeting on October 7, 2025.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, the ayes have it and the motion carries. The next item of business is consideration and possible approval of the accounts payable through October 21st, 2025.
I move for the consideration and possible approval of accounts payable through October 21st, 2025.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, the ayes have it and the motion carries. Next item of business is a consideration of possible approval of resolution 01-2025, a resolution setting the 2025 tax rate.
I move for the consideration and possible approval of resolution 01-2025, a resolution setting the 2025 tax rate.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, the ayes have it and the motion carries.
Motion to adjourn.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. God bless each and every one of you. Keep reading the Bible.
All right, so there it is. Another awesome meeting with no answers. They did give us some homework that we got to go check out. So we'll let you know what we find.